And we are live. What's going on, good people? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm having one. Yes, I am. What's good people? What's good? Got an incredible show for y'all this evening. So, without any further ado, let me first start this out by thanking God. Good God, another day. Man, I woke up in the land of the living today. So I am appreciative. No question about that. Secondly, I want to thank the chat for showing up and showing out as you always do. There is no show without the chat, without you. The members who volunteer. The love is appreciated, man. I appreciate you. The sponsors of the show. My goodness. Danita Joe. Connie Barnes. Man, oh man. Nothing like sponsorship. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. For the giving that you give. I'm only hoping that I give back what y'all give to me. And I'm going right into it, ladies and gentlemen, right into it. Tonight, I'm going right into it, man. We're going to start out with the title of tonight's show. You keep the narc around because you don't believe they want to destroy you. That's where we're starting at. And we're going to let it take us where it takes us. You keep the narcissist around. What do I mean? What I mean by that is you see the bad behavior. You see it. You hear the sly remarks, the competition. You feel it. The jealousy. You see how you have to always put yourself down to make them feel like they are. Let me say this to y'all, man. The way you feel around them, that feel sorry for them part, because their life always has something that goes wrong in it. It's, they always are going through something. They always got a bad deal on everything, right? You know how that goes. They always have a story of how they're being done wrong. Something bad has happened to them. Always. Right? And it's never their fault. It's not their fault. No, it's not their fault. No. So we do everything we can do because, we want the people around us to do well. We want the person that we care about to excel. We want our life with this person. We want it to be happy. We want them to be happy because we want to be happy. And we overlook all the little shots that they throw at us. We overlook all the little things that they do. All the little things that they do. We just overlook it. We just like, hey, man, you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person. That's you spending your whole life. I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm going to show this devil how to be loved, how to feel loved. And let me tell you, you're not the first one. You're not the first person that has tried this. As a matter of fact, most of the people who they have been in a relationship with have tried to show them, life isn't as bad as they make it out to be. Everybody isn't trying to get over on you the way they claim. And the funny thing is, they always saying how everybody's trying to get over on them. But the reality is that they are the ones that are trying to get over on you. That's exactly what it is. They are the ones who are trying to get over on you. So we keep this person around, right? We keep this person around because we look at them as They're harmless. They mean well. They don't mean to be that way, but they feel a certain type of way because they always get the worst end of the deal. Guys, you see how many lies you have to tell yourself to deal with them? You see how you have to coach yourself into dealing with someone that is out to get you. You have to be the bigger person. What does that mean? That means I am going to overstep all of the disrespect that this person has shown me. I am going to forgive and forget all of the betrayal that this person has given to me. I'm just going to overlook it. And I think that the person has a good heart. They just got a bad deal. They just didn't get a fair shake. As if you got one. You trying to save the world as if to say you got the perfect deal, as if to say you have this flawless life that nothing bad ever happens to you. And we all know that that's not true. We all know that that's not true. Guys, listen, man. Just as long as there are excuses, we are the ones who are making those excuses for narcs. We're doing everything we can do under the sun to forgive them. We lie for them. We lie. We pretend the relationship isn't as bad as it truly is. We have to hide their behavior from normal people. We don't want the people around us knowing all of the things that they do, because they will start looking at us funny. Like, what's wrong with you? What, you see it, you know it, you see what you're dealing with, and yet you still dealing with it. So we have to hide it. We have to hide the behavior. We have to hide the things that they do because they're so treacherous. They are so treacherous. Excuse me. We don't believe they really want to destroy us. We think that they're just angry. Excuse me. We think that the narcissist is just angry. They're just angry because life has given them a bad deal. But I can show this person how much I love them. I can show this person how to feel loved, and I can do this and I can do that. And you do the most. You go in there and you do the absolute most. You do everything that you can do. Every single thing that you possibly can do. Everything that you can muster. You reduce yourself. You reduce yourself. Guys, it's standing. The problem sits right in front of us. It's sitting right in front of us, right before our eyes, and we sit back like we just don't believe it. We just want to figure out another way. We see the truth and we ignore it. We just want to find another way. What more can I do? And we start searching. It's gotta be something else I can do to show this person how much I care about this person. It has to be something else I can do. You notice how you sit back day in and day out and think what more I can do to prove to this devil. Good God. You sit around all day long thinking of what more you can do to prove to the devil that you love it. And that devil does nothing. That devil isn't spending one moment in their day thinking about how they can make your day better. Not one moment. You spend your whole day You spend the whole day thinking, how can I make this? How can I make your life better? What can I do to make your life better? What can I do to show my baby how much I love? What can I do to show my baby how much I love him? And all they thought about all day was how they was going to do something sneaky, treacherous, trifling to you. That's all they thought about today. How they going to stab you in your back, how they going to cheat on you, how they're going to commit fraud on you. That's it. That's all you getting. That's all you getting. You getting a bunch of hope. I hope they get it together. I hope they do the right thing. Never has one of them ever done the right thing. Never has one of them ever stood up and did the right thing. I'm going to just stand up and do the right thing. Never has one of them ever. And we sit here day in and day out. We sit here day in and day out, and we do everything we can do. We do everything that we possibly can do. Everything that we possibly can do to try to make their life better, to try to make them feel good about themselves, to try to boost and lift their self-esteem. Guys, we never ask ourselves one time, when are they going to do that for us? Why can't they treat me this way? You think it, you wonder, and then you trick yourself again and say, maybe if I do more, maybe if I buy this person this, maybe if I co-sign for that car, maybe if I buy them some clothes, maybe if I do this for them, maybe if I give them this money. Still nothing. They're still giving you nothing. They're giving you their behind to kiss. That's it. Because we have it made up in our minds that this person doesn't hate me. We see the action, right? We see the actions. We see the little devious stuff that they do. But you know what our biggest problem is, guys? We want to talk to them. See, we want the confession. Good God. That part right there. We want the confession. Well, if you don't want me, then why don't you say it? And we say stuff like that. We say, I'm not going to call us ignorant. I'm not even going to do that because I've done it. It was ignorant. I've done it. It was ignorant. I'm going to say it is what it is. We say stuff like, why? Well, if you don't want me, then why are you here? Then why don't you leave me alone? Then why are you wasting my time? We say stuff like that. And they're sitting there like, you mean you can't see why I'm here using you, milking you for everything that I can? You can't see it? The narcissist literally is sitting there saying that. You can't see why? You can't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing? Oh, okay. Then I'm going to keep doing it. As long as you want to talk about it, I'm going to keep doing it. That's how a narcissist sees us. As long as you want to talk about it. As long as you still want to talk about it. And, what's up, Keith? My man, Will. What's up, everybody in the chat? As long as we want to talk about it. Guys, as long as you want to talk about it, the narc gets to still run that game. As long as you still want to hear the reason why they lied, the reason why they cheat, the reason why they can't stand you. We don't want to believe that that's true. We don't want to believe that this person is who they have shown us they are. We don't want to believe that, you know, they as trifling as they are, they've shown us. We just don't. We just don't want to believe it. We don't. What's up, Dominic? Thanks for that super chat, Dominic. Dominic said, Uncle Hurry, yo, much love. And the things we say about these narcs, these narc nuts. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, too. A daggone nut, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. We literally sit back and we try to cover for them. We're trying to cover for the person who is daily, weekly, monthly, yearly trying to destroy us. Yeah, and some of us have this ideal in our mind that this person is going to go on in life and live a happy life somewhere. Some of y'all lie to yourselves on a level that honestly you should be embarrassed about right now. That you believe that a liar, a cheater, a thief, a fraud can actually go forth in life and be happy the same way you can be happy. That's sad. That's sad. And I'm saying, guys, I'm saying it because I know it. I'm not telling y'all something that I think. I'm not telling you no fairy tale here. I'm telling you my life experience, what I see. This is from results. This is not I'm just YouTubing, I'm just talking to y'all. No, it's not. It is not that. That is not what's going on this channel. Everything I'm talking to you guys about, this is years of actual research, of life experience, years of seeing the narcissist lose every single thing, every single time. I see the narcs having wonderful jobs, good businesses, making lots of money, and lose it all. Lose it all. I've seen them in great relationships with great people, and they lost it. Lost everything. And losing everything, losing their minds. Y'all think they get better as they get older. Y'all think they snap out of it one day. You don't have a clue. They never snap out of it. They continue to get worse. It doesn't get better inside of them. It gets worse. And it gets 100 times worse. I'm not telling y'all what I think. I'm telling you what I know to be actual facts. Just because some people ran back to the narc, it don't mean they doing better. It don't mean the narc got it together. No. It only means that person said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to pretend it don't hurt. I'm going to pretend that they not dogging me no more. I'm going to pretend that this fool ain't cheating on me no more. This fool ain't lying to me no more. That's all it means. Anybody that's gone back to a narc, that's the life they living right now. I'm gonna make pretend. Let me make pretend that I'm living a good life. Oh man, life is good. It's working. We working it out. Like they not arguing every day. They pretended that they're not arguing every single day. They're pretending they're happy. They're pretending to be happy. Happiness ain't showing up at their house but once or twice a year. And they get a little, ha. They're not happy. They're not happy. Nothing about their whole situation is happy. Everything about the situation is bad. It's sad. Everything about it. They're not over there and it's getting better. That narc still wants to destroy that person. That narc is, listen, everybody who went back to the narcissist is still trying to destroy that person. That's all the narc is saying. Well, thanks for coming back so that I could finish the job properly this time. We sit back like, nah, man, the narc they not trying to do that. Yes, they are. But we don't believe it. We don't believe, and it's right in our face that this person really wants to destroy us, wants us down bad. We don't believe that this person really has bad intentions for us. We don't. We don't, y'all. We truly don't believe it. We want to believe that one day they're going to show up at our doorstep and they're going to admit everything they did wrong. And they're going to come back in our life and we just going to live happily ever after. We really be believing in fairy tales like that, y'all. And it ain't ever happened before. And then we'd lie to ourselves and say, well, maybe I'm going to be the first. Because that's how the narcs do. They want to help you believe the lie you telling yourself. They'll do things and try to make it seem like they was joking. They'll show you how much they're in competition with you. Oh, yeah. And then act like, well, that was just a petty little competition. That wasn't about nothing. They're masters at playing it off like they hate it really is and ain't where it's at. Anytime they think that they're right about something, anytime, if they think they're right about something, man, they want to turn you into what they are so bad. They will argue with you and debate you about anything that they can bring any type of level of confusion into your mind. If they can just confuse you with anything, excuse me, with anything, if they can just confuse you. People, if the narcissist could just keep you in a place mentally where you are controllable. That's all they want. Just, I want to control you, because the ultimate plan is to destroy you. They want to control you so that one day they can destroy you. That's the main purpose. That is their main function. Functioning destroyer. Okay. Like I said, y'all, this ain't something I just get on the internet and, I don't really know nothing about it. No, this is detailed experience. Everything I'm talking to y'all about. And it's not just one narcissist. It's all of them. I know them from all age groups. But I study the old ones the most because, see, I know one day if we do the right thing, if we fortunate enough, we will live to be old one day if we are lucky. So I do my best. I try to give you guys the heads up about what's coming. For all of y'all who still trying to work that out with the narc, man, just kiss your behind goodbye. Okay. Any chance of having good luck in life and accomplishing the goals you want, having the things you want? Yeah. Yeah, you'll get that nice home at some point. You'll have the nice car and that lifestyle that you've been wanting so bad with the narc. One day, maybe. It ain't guaranteed, but maybe. But let me tell you something about that. Just as sure as you get it, it will be destroyed. It will be destroyed, and it will be destroyed in a way that is so utterly disrespectful to you. It will be destroyed in a way that is so disrespectful to you. that you will say, wow, at the end of it, you're going to say it wasn't worth it. I'm telling y'all, everybody you've seen come through this channel that has moved on in life and done better, everybody that looks back at it, they'll tell you it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Unanimously, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth all the time I put in. It wasn't worth the entire effort that I put in. It wasn't worth everything that I lost, the time that I lost, and I will never get back again. It wasn't worth it. That's the overwhelming response to all of it. You gave all those years of your life, all of those years of your life trying to convince a devil, a narcissistic devil, trying to convince the devil that you could love him or her. You're trying to convince the devil you can love her or him. And the devil knows. The devil looking at you like, man, the narcissist is saying, I don't even love myself. How you gonna love me? Huh? Narc looking at you like, man, I almost got you. Almost got you. Because you believe that mess. You believe it. They come back singing that old song and dance. They come back singing that old song and dance about how, I'm gonna do right. We both made mistakes. We both made mistakes. It wasn't just me. We both made mistakes. Because at the end of the day, it's all about tripping you up. It's all about shutting you down. It's all about making you the bad guy. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, guys. That's all it's about. Making you out to be the bad guy. That's it. And we sit back and we do everything that we can do. We lie to ourselves and everybody else around us to try. We literally, guys, we try. We do. We try. We try. We try to put it together. We try to make it seem like it ain't what it is. We do. We don't want to be looked at as the person is always negative, and we try to be positive about everything. But what we're not looking at is that we're being positive about the person that is hating on us. You'll sit back and watch them hate on you, because that's what we do. We'll sit back and watch a narcissist hate on us, and then we'll act like that wasn't what they were doing. Oh no, they wasn't really hating. What were they doing then? They was really hating on you. But we are a people of 10 kabillion chances. And we will give them another chance. And we'll give her another chance. And another chance. And why? Why? When are you going to give your life a chance? Then we get caught up in that. I don't want to face, figuring this out. I don't want to face, that downtime. I don't want to be alone. That's what narcs go through. That's why they always got somebody else, because they don't want to be alone. So they keep somebody on the side. They keep somebody else. They keep somebody else on the side because they know what they're going to do to you at some point. They know that you're going to get tired of them. They know that you can't take it. But for so long, you can only handle that craziness, but for so long, and then you got to let them go. Guys, these are facts. These are facts. They know that it's just a certain amount of time before, hey, you know what? They already know it. It's just a matter of time. And we sitting around and we hoping and praying. You done spent your whole life, wasted your whole life with somebody who never gave a damn about you, did everything they could do to destroy you. And you pretended with them that they actually cared. Because you lying if you think they actually care. You a lie if you think a narc actually cares about you. You are. You're the liar. Because they do not. They do not, they cannot, they will not. And in the end, they're going to show you. They've already shown you. They've been showing you. They've been showing you that they don't care about you, that they don't care about what's going on. They've been showing you that, hey, you know what? You're nothing to lose. That's how a narc treats you. Like you ain't nothing to lose. And they look at it like that's what keeps you around because they treat you bad. They treat you like you ain't nothing to lose. Yeah, that's how they treat you. And they see that it's working. Because they're saying, hey, if you cared about yourself, you would leave me alone. If you cared about yourself, if you loved yourself, you would leave me alone. That's exactly how a narc thinks. They look at it like you would leave me alone if you really cared about yourself. You wouldn't be sitting over here dealing with no narcissist. Nah. That's how they look at it. That's how they really feel about it. They know they cruddy. They know they're doomed. They know they've already made a deal for their soul. They've already made a deal with the devil. Listen, every narcissist out here already understands that one day they got to pay for all they've done to everybody. You are not the first person that they've dogged like they dogging. You're not the second person. You're not the fifth person. The narcissist already knows that they got to pay that price one day. And every day they just hoping today ain't the day. Guys, it's just like having a bill and you ain't got the money to pay it. You know it's coming. You just hope it ain't today. That's how a narcissist lives their life every single day. Like, wow, man, I just hope it don't happen today. I just hope I don't get my karma don't hit me today for all I've lied, all the lies I've told, all the sins I've committed, for all of the havoc I have wreaked amongst the people around me, the people that care about me the most. That's all they're worrying about. I just don't want to pay it back today. That's it. That's all the narc is worrying about. I just don't want to get hit today with it. Man, let me destroy a few more people before the end. That's all the narc is about. That's what their life is about. That's what life is about to a narcissist. Man, just let me, just one more time. Just one more, let me get one more person. Let me trick one more person. Let me lie. Let me deceive a few more people. Misery loves company. And they want you miserable. Y'all ever notice how comfortable a narcissist is with you being miserable? They're totally comfortable with it. But walk around them too happy and see what happens. Go around the narc while you happy and you feeling good and see if they don't do something to pop your balloon. See if they don't let all the air out of that balloon. Thanks for that super chats. Just like Candy. Mwah. Appreciate the love. Just like Candy 11 said, having the ability to live alone is our superpower. Good gosh. Man, if you don't listen, guys, we be having this thought that when you live alone, you're lonely. Whew, good God. You know what? That's most of our biggest fear. And that's the reason why we won't leave a narc alone, because we think we're going to be lonely. You know why you think? Let me tell y'all something. The main reason you think you're going to be lonely without the narcissist, one of them is because the narcissist already got somebody else. And you feel it, and you don't, because you're not walking around hunting for new people every single day the same way the narcissist has since they've known you and before they knew you. So you have this idea that I'm not going to find anybody else. Nobody's going to want me. Nobody's going to like me. Like something's wrong with you. You have an idea in your mind that nobody's going to love you for real. Like, come on, man. Guys, I ain't lying, man. It's terrible. We got an entire world out here. We have an entire world out here full of good people. It's good people everywhere, but there are lots of narcs and devils just like there's good people out here. Yeah. Our biggest fear is that you're going to go out here. Wow, man. It's sad. Your greatest fear is fear itself, man. You don't even have a true reason to fear going out and finding something better, a better life, the life that you will enjoy. You don't even have a reason not to go and achieve it. Nobody in this chat can give me a good reason why you would stay in hell when heaven awaits. Nobody in this chat can give a good reason. You coming home from work today. Some of y'all coming home from work today, going home to hell, going right into the pit of hell, going into an argument with somebody who done done tricked you again today, done stole from you today, cheated on you today. Some of y'all walking right into that. That's what you going home to. Why? Well, it's something. I promise you can find at least a little better than that. It's out there. You go mess around and find exactly what you want. Life ain't just about being out here, being lonely and being by yourself. Life, man, some of y'all don't even understand that you need to find your purpose and you need to find your happiness that's inside of you before you meet the person that you're supposed to be with out here. Because we putting everything in our life on a person. When I meet this person, that's when I'm gonna be happy. Well, that person don't want to meet you. Don't nobody want to meet. Nobody wants to be with somebody that, hey, you not happy till I showed up. Nah, man, that's okay. That's a whole lot of responsibility, y'all. That's a whole lot of responsibility that you can't be happy till I showed up. Really? What are you doing in your life that you're not happy? And what's going to make me happy? Being with somebody who's unhappy. That's how you need to start living and thinking about it. Nah, don't be out here. Oh man, I'm going to find me somebody. I'm going to find me a new woman and I'm going to be happy. Or I'm going to find a new man and I'm going to be happy. Nah, no. No, because the person that you really need to be with, yeah, they want you to be happy when they meet you. The same way you want to meet somebody that's happy. Yeah. That's right, Mojo. It do take time. Lawless. Thanks for that super chat, champ. Lawless said, hurry, yo. I got to get it together. I'm still cold from lack of affection from the narc. Woo, bro, you got it bad. You got it bad, champ. 5 years since the divorce. Come on, man. A few women I have dated have said, I'm kind of cold. Well, a champ, listen, man. At the end of the day, you can't let what you went, and that's something that we all go through, something that we all seem like we're doing. We will get out here and you'll get into another relationship. You start talking to other people, and the other people gotta pay for what the devil did. Instead of giving a good person a real chance, we scrutinize the good person. And then guys, and this is what I want y'all to think about. We'll scrutinize a good person, right? Because they're a good person. But a person that ain't no good, they don't get scrutinized. We doing everything we can do to help them, to accommodate them. The no good person, we doing everything in the book to try to accommodate them. But for man, oh man, but the ones that we need to be doing, background checks and every type of other check on, nah, we no, you know what? I'ma chill. You know what? We gonna make it. And but I'm saying, Joe, look, man, you've already got that divorce. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna undermine what you've gone through, because see, that's another thing that we deal with. You've gotten out of a bad relationship, and everybody's like, oh man, just go ahead and go forward and get you another relationship. No, that ain't the cure. That's not the cure. To just go get in another relationship. No, find out what happiness is in your life. And don't get me wrong, guys, happiness can be just, hey man, I love being around my family. I love having a family unit. I love that responsibility of being in a family, being in a home and sharing with someone and living our lives together and planning out our future and living out the future. So I get it. That is an intricate part of happiness for us as well. And people just try to be, man, people undermine that like that's nothing, but that is a big thing. And sometimes, man, and the thing is, the way we're programmed mentally, the way we're programmed, we look at it like, we thought we were one and done. Thought I was going to get with this person, get married, and bam, that's it. It's over. That's it. It's over with. And now we live in this world. Now we realize, man, that isn't it. That isn't it. We got to go out here and figure it out. We got to go out here and try to find a good person. Find somebody that is actually about something. Find somebody who's actually worth investing in. Mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. We got to go out here and find somebody or be found by someone that's worthy of being with us. So yeah, don't just take yourself out there and just share yourself with whoever for whatever. Because yeah, you want to feel special the same way, you want to make them feel special. And that's what it is. Yeah, it takes time. Sometimes it takes 5 years to get over somebody. Guys, that's real. That's real. And sometimes it does take that long to just get over somebody. Because guys, we done been taught to minimalize a relationship for so long and not even stop and think like, man, when you was in that relationship, that was your everything. That was your future plan. That was your plan B. That was your go-to. That was your investment. That was your financial investment, your spiritual investment. It was your investment of your future. It was your relationship investment. So you put everything into this person, which we all do. So, and that's the reason why I'm saying I'm not going to minimalize it, because we live in in an age where everybody's minimalizing what somebody else is feeling and how they should feel. You should feel how you feel. You have the right to take your time to get over something. That means you're a good person. That narc ain't never getting over nothing because they ain't about nothing. So I take it as, guys, when I hear stuff like this, okay, it took me 3 years, it took me 5 years, it took me 10 years, it took me 8 years. Okay. Okay. That just shows that's your level of commitment. That was you're like, hey man, I was committed. I was committed to something. And I was ready to, and I was trying to follow through, and my life was a reflection of that. You know, we live in this old microwave world out here now. Oh man, just grab you somebody else and keep it moving. It ain't like that. Real life ain't like that. Grab somebody else and keep it moving. No, that ain't real life. Nah, man. You got to grab yourself and get your mind together. Get your mind back in that place where you feel good and feel comfortable again. Nah, man. Real life is about taking your time, finding your way. And that's real. You know, that's real. Take your time, find your way. Don't go out here just because everybody's saying this, that, and they don't realize, man, I put my all into that person. I put everything I had into that person. That's really that's the reason why we going through this for so long. The amount of time we're going through, because the plan in our mind was, I'm going to be with this person the rest of my life. Okay. I done went up here, got married, and made our vows and everything else. Done promised this person, I'm here till death do us part. And that's it. We meant it. Some of us actually meant what we said during the vows. Some of us actually meant that. So, yes, you're entitled to take your time to get over it, man. You're entitled to that, people. Yeah, you're entitled to take your time to get over something. Don't be one of those ones just running out here, jumping on that one, then jump back to that one. Then you're jumping over here on this one. Then because you're going to be confused. You're going to be used. You're going to feel you're going to feel much worse because you're going to feel like I can't find what I've been looking for out here. I'm running here. I'm running there. I'm running everywhere. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And none of them were worth it. Keisha, thanks for the super chat, Keish. Keish said, once you heal, you develop a narc allergy. What is it? Allergic? Develop a narc allergic. Okay. Your immune system destabilizes as soon as they talk. Hives, swelling, migraines, breath of death, knockout. Oh man. Once you heal, ladies and gentlemen, that's true. Once you heal, man, you do develop that, allergy. Your immune system says, no, I ain't doing that no more. As a matter of fact, when you heal from it, guys, the next person won't be able to do you the same way. The next person will not be able to do you the same way as the last. Okay? Trust that. The next won't be able to do you like the last person. They won't be able to get in like the other person did. They won't. Because you're going to notice too many of the red flags. And it's just going to turn you off. Even though you want the person, it's just going to turn you off. Kara Stone. Thanks for the super chat, Kara. Appreciate the love. My man Lawless back again. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the super chat. He said, the narc trains you to feel like love is for the weak. Oh man, that's how they train us, though. That is true. The whole dating game is screwed. This men versus women war is caused by narcs on both sides. Eyes open. There you go. That's how, guys, that's all they want. That's all they want. Hey, let's keep them going at each other. As long as everybody's going after each other, you're going after them, they're going after you, everybody, men going after, talking about women are this, the women talking about the men are this. I see it every day in my timeline. Guys, and I'm in a few Facebook groups and stuff like that, and Instagram stuff. Guys, I sit back, sometimes I look at these things, man, I'll just be like, wow, man, this can't be real. This can't be real. I used to look at old heads and I wasn't even thinking about myself. I'm like, man, you an old head. I'm sitting there looking at myself like, bro, you an old head. And guys, I'm saying that with appreciation of it. I am not afraid of getting old, man. Oh man, I love it. I love it because if you lucky, you get old. Okay. And like my main man Richard Pryor said, you ain't getting old being no fool neither. No, you're not. The gender war, man, oh man. That's one of the baddest tricks ever played on mankind. Got us out here at every single age you can think of. I don't know who is more single, the 20-year-olds or the 50-year-olds. I don't know which one is more single. Man, oh man. And what are we teaching that next generation? What are we teaching that next generation about marriage, about a quality relationship, a quality home? The new generation is the broken home. Who's going to know how to even act, how to bring a family together? We don't even have an example anymore. We don't, at least back when I was growing up, we had the Cosby Show. We don't have nothing out there. I think it's a show maybe called Blackish Out that has a family dynamic. They bring up one here and there every now and then, man. It's guys. Oh man, we losing generations, y'all. We are losing generations. This gender war is crazy. Thanks for that super chat, Keith. Mwah. He said the occult is real and narcissists are used by Jezebel to soul trap the man's essence, life force, and mind. It is sex magic, and it is not to be taken lightly. No, it's not. Mama Wada and say Mama Wada and them destroy men for sport. For sport on the internet, acting a fool, acting crazy, saying stuff. Man, that's all you hear when you looking at these gender wars. Women ain't this, men ain't that. It's crazy. And if you listen to a little bit of it, they saying stuff that's true on both sides. So, it's like, whoa. But guys, guess what? What are we gonna do? What we gonna do? What are you gonna do that you can do right now and live with it and create another generation after you? Because that's the goal, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to get through this and procreate, have another generation after this one. Because just not dealing with each other is not an option. It's not an option because, guys, if we just stop dealing with each other, that's what the devil wants. Men and women to stop dealing with each other so we can stop right at this generation. Life stops once men and women stop procreating. Life stops right there. There is no future. Yeah, that's a deep one right there, y'all. The way they dumbing down our children in school. Y'all see the mess that are they even teaching a curriculum at this point? And if so, what is it? It is a joke, man. It is a joke. Yeah, and it's by design. Everything that we looking at, everything that we talking about, everything that's going on in this world right now is by design, ladies and gentlemen. That jealousy, the gender war, because the devil, the narcissist, doesn't want to see a happy home. Y'all know what that does to a devil, to jealous people when they see a home with a happy family somewhere? Like those people are what? You know the trials that you got to go through for being happy in a relationship? That's right, Smalley D. They just taking attendance at that school. That's it. Teaching children how to be illiterate. That's what your child is learning at a school right now, how to be illiterate. They're teaching our children how to want nothing in life, to be happy with nothing, but be happy doing nothing but working for somebody else and never having your own. That's what they're teaching the current generation. Be happy with owning nothing. Be happy with owning nothing and working for somebody else to have everything. That's the world we living in, y'all. That is the world we're in right now. And we stay around this mess because we don't believe that the powers that be over us really are trying to destroy us. We don't believe it. We don't believe that the powers that be around us are here trying to destroy us. We don't. Passing diseases out. Flooding everything out here with it. Everybody out here right now, every community literally is overwhelmed with all kinds of dis-ease. But the beautiful side of it is, it's just like they're coming out with more and more diseases. We have holistic people out here that are coming out with the cures. So everything is always going to offset, guys. Everything is going to offset. We're watching it in real time. The air we breathe, the food, the water we drink, everything around us, man. We are surrounded by evil. The people, the devils, these devils are ferocious. And I feel for you if you work with some. And I know if you got a job, you do work with some. Man, you on a job with and it's a devil in charge. Good God. That devil worked hard to get that position so that they could absolutely abuse people, to make you want to to make you feel suicidal when you leave work. That's the assignment. These people are here for destruction. That's it. That's it. Liberty said, I thought I was in a real relationship. Yeah. Yeah, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. Yeah, you was in a real disaster. Thanks for that super chat, Keith. She says Satan's goal is to defile the woman and destroy the men. The men carry the seed. The defiled women are then used to defile and destroy men. And the defiled men are enslaved to darkness. That's the program. Good God. Guys, that's really what we looking at out here. That's right, Keith. They can't love. It's not, they don't possess that. They don't have that attribute. It's not who they are. It's not what they came to do. They didn't even come here to do that. A narcissist didn't come here to love nobody. They came here to fulfill the assignment that they are here fulfilling. Death and destruction. Death and destruction. That's how you got to see it. That's why they don't want us saying it on the internet. Death and destruction. They don't want us to say things like disease. No, they don't want you. No. I don't need you saying that. I need you telling people. They're getting scared. Thanks for that super chat, Lawless. My man Lawless said, the devil has screwed us up. men rewarding no good women, people dogging out good people, women divorcing. Wow. Divorcing, leaving, and are unattracted to good men. It's sad. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying right there. We live in a society where a good man and a good woman, that ain't what everybody looking for. A good man and a good woman, that's somebody that everybody say we want that. We do. But then when you get with one, they're boring. They're boring. We look at them like they're boring. They don't got enough drama with them. They don't have enough drama. They're not materialistic enough. They're not sassy enough. They don't have that, that spark. They don't have that swag. Guys, that's real. That's real. You get with somebody and they don't have enough of that talk in them. They don't have enough game with them. Oh, man. So we get bored. And then you get out here with somebody who got game, and you think because you got with somebody who got game that you're winning. And you're not. You're not winning with that. You're not going to win with somebody with game. Because the game is just played with you right now and then be with somebody else later and then somebody else after that. And that ain't life. That ain't living. It's not life. It's not living. We always want that challenge, but we're not looking at, a lot of times, guys, we're not looking at, man, can I get along with this person in 5 years? We're looking at how funny it was dealing with somebody who had game. We're not even looking at the fact that, well, can I deal with this person later? Will this person even like me later? Will I like this person later? We just looking at it like, what's going on today? They're not talking a certain way, and oh man, I tell you, man, we'll be up there. We be up there in our 60s and 70s one day. And I say that because I'm close to 60 myself. Guys, it comes a time in everybody's life when you just really got to settle down and say, hey, you know what? Let me stop thinking I'm all that and get with somebody that I can be happy with. That's all. Somebody I can be happy, or just be content without somebody. You know what I'm saying? Some people are content without somebody. And really, guys, the older we get, the easier it is to live with the fact that you just like, hey, you know what? I would love to be with somebody, but at the end of the day, it ain't gonna make me go jump off no bridge because I ain't with somebody. I mean, I'm still happy. Sometimes, guys, that's all it is. Like, hey, man, you know what? I'm a date and I'm cool. I got friends, I got family. That's how it is with some people. It's not like the end of the world because, because you're not with somebody holding hands and this and that. Because a lot of that, and then we don't get mad about stuff like that because a lot of times you see the couples out there that are couples and they saying they still together, and you like, man, I wouldn't trade with them. I know plenty of couples that I would absolutely not trade with them. No, I would not. No, I would not. You got to go to bed every night with somebody and some of them people, man, you got to go to bed and arguing and don't want to be in the bed with each other and don't want to touch each other, don't want to be nice to each other. Nope, that's all right. That's okay. That is okay. It's nice. I mean, being in a good relationship is nice. But the rest of that stuff, man, nah, that's all right. Y'all can have that. Hey, guys, listen, that's my show for tonight, man. That Wednesday night special, get you to Friday. Me and the ladies going to be in here on Friday, man. We're going to do what we do. I want to thank everybody for coming through, coming in, and giving your side for making the chat what you have made it. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna leave you just like I came in here with nothing but love, peace, and Soul Train. See y'all Friday night, everybody. All right. 6:30, guys. 6:30. Friday night, 6:30. Peace. I am out.